Oh, damn it. I was almost hoping you'd ask me again, because I was Googling how to count in fucking Russian.
No, absolutely not. Vodka, vodka, Boris Yeltsin.
I was already to back you up on that Spanish talk right there and be like, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Oh, not that. Okay.
Wow, we're 20 seconds in. We're already at a high point. However, I would ask nobody curse for at least 5 more seconds, because you can't curse in the first 30 seconds. And we are... Fucky. All right, I can curse now. Ooh, awesome.
We can fucking curse?
Yeah, well, now we can. All right, so... Ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much for tuning in on this video that I'm recording for safety reasons. Not pointing names, or not pointing out names, nothing like that. But yeah, I'm gonna hand this off to our narrator for a brief recap. We did have a session 0, and it's set up the quest that our people are about to go on. One by one, let's introduce them. Let's go with Maxwell. Played by Johnny. Go ahead, introduce yourself to the people.
Like who I am as a person, or like, or my character itself?
Your character. You can do a brief thing about yourself, like, "Hi, I'm Johnny. I work for a terrorist organization."
Yeah. So, hi, my name is Johnny. John hit it on the money. I'm a member of a terrorist group that shall not be named. Donate to my Patreon.
Verizon.
You know, at spectrum.com.
Strap to your OnlyFans.
Made. I play Arthur Maxwell. He wants to be the strongest in the world. He had coitus with a dragon of unspecified locations, and now
drifting a little far from the truth there, friendo. Remember when I said this is a serious campaign, you whore?
All right, my bad. But he upholds the law like a civilized man, and like every American man does.
A goddamn man.
And goddamn love them. Can we say commies?
Yeah, feel free to shit all over the commies.
Okay, thank God. So yeah, fuck them goddamn commies.
Rob Casarius, please introduce yourself.
Casarius, we'll say variation on human, because we got fun little secrets to do.
Spoiler.
Warlock Rogue, former archaeologist, has no memory of his past because of the phylactery that he has attached to his person, which is a bit of a spoiler, but we'll get there later.
All right, thank you very much. Clover Nightshade, please introduce yourself.
Clover Nightshade. I'm a swashbuckling arcane trickster and basically a furry Jack Sparrow. I'm a 4'6" rabbit man. I just want my fucking shit back.
Look at my fucking shit. I love Rob.
His ship, not his shit. Although I'm sure he wants that back too. Caleb.
I don't think so.
Hey.
Caleb returning for another campaign.
Woo! Let's go.
Thanks, homie. Introduce yourself while I grab my dice.
All right. My name is Caleb. My character name is Kakta. Yeah, it's kind of how it sounds. I am a Thrycreen, like mantis man, 7 foot tall mantis man. So I kind of tower over that rabbit. I'm just a ranger druid kind of guy. Likes long walks on the beach. I'm just kind of like a wanderer. I kind of like resort to my basic primal instincts, and whatever I want to do, I do. I don't really give it much thought. So yeah.
All right.
It's gonna be fun.
And Serena, take it away. Introduce yourself.
I am Serena. Well, I play Serena. She is a 17-year-old variant ASMR monk in training, basically. Spent most of her life in a temple, being told what to do, what to study, and how to train, and we're kind of sick of it. So to numb the pain, we have developed a mildly severe case of alcoholism. So we decided to leave the temple and see what else is out there. There's got to be more than just the temple and books and sparring. So.
All right. Well, thank you all very much for partaking in this game. I greatly appreciate you. Although I'm certain I'm going to regret saying that to at minimum 3 of you.
Possibility.
Yeah. So, narrator, please take it away.
Who's
Now, when we
narrating?
last left our heroes, they had started their journey at the Holding Dog Inn, when suddenly an injured man approached the tree line. He was noticed by Maxwell, stumbling forward, barely able to keep himself upright, until finally collapsing. Maxwell burst through the tavern door, pulling out the metal through the ground. He picked him up, brought him into the tavern. Before the ram passed out, he ordered something else. I must save her. We must save her. Until finally, he was escorted out by Minnie and her servants to the bar. He has come outside and is offering to take the party to the very cave from which he came, to save the one our old Captain Ives for resort to cannibalism. And now, they return to our heroes, as they are about to step off on their great journey. Welcome to Scolia.
All right, so everyone, please do me a favor and roll a d20 for me.
Random
Alright.
D20.
Random d20, no modifiers, just a d20 to find out what order we're going in, homies.
All right.
How do I do that?
Okay.
Got you, babe.
14.
Are you on your computer or your phone?
Computer.
On your lower left-hand side of your screen, you're going to see what looks like a D20 button.
Like a dice.
Yes.
Yes. You're going to push
Okay.
that button, and at the very, I believe it's top is the D20. You just push that button, it automatically rolls.
I'm about to cry.
Oh, okay.
I'm about to cry right now.
Why? What'd you get?
A 1.
Great start.
Oh, shit.
I was so looking forward to getting a decent number, and then it didn't even spin. It just spawned 1.
I got an 18.
That's not fair.
I'm laying here at a good 12.
And I'm right behind him with 11.
Can someone please get 2?
All right. Serena, you step up from your you're outside. You can feel the cool breeze washing over you, and you are still somewhat drunk. Go ahead and roll a Constitution check for me.
Okay. I think I remember how to do that. A 0.
What do you mean 0?
What?
It says con check.
Yeah.
It says 0.
No, babe. Click on the number.
I did.
Full crap.
That's your modifier, I think.
It's so I got a 1, and then my constitution is also -1, so I got a 0.
God damn, we are off on a
Oh,
flying start.
Wow.
Does that mean alcohol poisoning right off the bat?
No, that just means that she's starting off at quite
I
a
was pretty
stupor.
drunk the last. I was pretty drunk the last time, so it
So-
makes sense.
Eileen, I want you to add a temporary 2 to your strength and a -4 to your charisma.
Oh my
Oh
god.
my god.
How do I do this?
Just write it on a piece of paper for me.
Yeah,
Oh,
just
okay.
write a note. There's no real way to do it in the system.
Yeah,
I mean, you can
because
just do it on notes and then
you
just
is
get rid of it.
drunk.
I am indeed.
That is
So what were the numbers again?
Additional 2 under your strength, and then a -4 to your charisma. Because you're sloshed. Off to a flying start. We've had two nat ones already. My oh my. You all are outside. The white horse at the wagon begins calming down a little bit from the 6-foot mantis man who has a habit of hunting horses.
7 foot, but okay.
No, my apologies. 7-foot mantis
Yeah.
man. The dwarves have managed to calm the horse down a little bit, but it still has one of its eyes just locked on the mantis. So, Serena, what would you like to do?
We're at the part where the guy came out of the inn, right? And he wants to come with us.
Yes, the man is saying he will take you to the cave that Captain Ives held him in for a while.
Okay. I would definitely like to ask why we waited until cannibalism when you were only 2 days away from the inn to come here.
Okay, do me a favor. Make a charisma check.
Make her do a charisma check after you gave her -4 to charisma.
She's the one deciding to talk at him.
Okay, so how does this work? So I rolled a 13.
Okay, so you're gonna
Nine.
-4 from that, so you got a 9.
-4.
So very drunk.
Okay.
You all stand around and very drunkenly hear Serena putting her arm around the man, almost dragging him to the ground, asking him, "So how come you waited till you were almost till you're cannibalizing people?" By the way, I highly recommend RP. If you all want to like ask your question in a drunk voice, I highly suggest it. It's so much fun.
Got you. Don't worry, bro.
The man feels oddly sturdy as you lean against him, asking your question, and he says, "Well, we crashed there quite a while ago, but Captain Ives wouldn't let us leave. First, the snow came and buried us in there. We retreated into a small chamber inside of the cave, but I saw my chance to escape and I took it."
Uh-huh.
Unright.
It doesn't sound very nice.
Hey, he's not a very nice man.
And now you want to come with us to save her, but you're messed up.
You won't find it without me.
Can you
Right.
draw?
The man pushes past Serena, who's leaning on him, and begins walking back towards the woods.
Very rude.
It's okay, you're drunk.
I have feelings.
I might be an alcoholic, but I got fucking feelings.
I'm gonna pet the rabbit now.
Are y'all still petting me from last time?
Clover, you feel a very unsteady, drunken hand patting you between your ears, which I'm assuming are lying flat and uncomfortable.
It's like that Family Guy scene where the guy with the big hand is petting Brian.
Caleb, the man has just wandered off. What would you like to do, Mr. Bugman?
I would like to analyze the bushes and see if there's anybody like coming in or any other people coming or yeah.
Go ahead and give me a perception check.
All right. It's a 13 plus. Where's my perception? That's a 17.
All right, you glance into the woods and you can see that there's a handful of night creatures, possums, armadillos, things like that, but you don't see any people out in the woods.
I'm gonna start to I'm a little hungry from finishing up my pork, and I'm just gonna go start to wander to the entrance of the bushes to try to see if I can find a possum to eat.
Go ahead and make a survival check for me.
Bro, why?
It's an inn right there.
Little possum.
We have chickens.
19.
Oh,
As you
God.
walk up to the bush, a raccoon looks at you, terrified, and is frozen in fear.
It snaps its own neck.
Immediately, with your claws and your clippers on your mouth, you immediately grab onto it and begin scarfing down at the animal. You bite into it, and you can feel its skull crush and its eyes pop as you devour him with gusto.
I'm gonna come back and to face you guys, act like nothing happened.
God damn.
Just half a raccoon hanging out of his mouth.
Yeah.
Well, Bugman, that is something.
I just nod. Yes.
Are you lot coming or not? The man cries out from the woods.
I flex to him and say yes. Bulging muscles out.
Alright then, onward to adventure, I suppose.
Caesarius, what would you like to do as the party begins wandering forward? What would you like to do?
I'm just gonna trudge behind, kind of trying to just watch out for things as much as possible from the rear.
Understandable.
Can I flex the whole time we're walking? Like strike different poses?
Go ahead and do a performance check for me.
Awesome.
I
Oh
vote
my
the
God.
meatloaf carries the injured man.
I rolled a 15.
15? Yeah, you're flexing and doing the whole shebang as you're walking down the way.
I'm doing the Arnold.
These flexing techniques have been passed down through the Armstrong line for generations.
Yes.
I kind of like the.
This will keep us safe.
I like the other voice better. Yes, it's that way.
Okay, gotcha. All right, I got you. Yes.
Oh no.
My righteousness will keep us safe.
Gods help us all.
Did you see what my character looks like?
I saw the picture you sent to the group chat, yes.
He's a lean guy, but he's dressed as the second guy. Except he has pants and shit.
Fair enough. Anyway, so you all begin walking into the woods. What order are you walking in?
If I may make a suggestion.
Yes.
So, Kakta,
Yeah.
one of his racial traits is that he can camouflage, basically. So I would say he would take point because he can remain hidden in the trees and the woods and what have you. I would take the rear so I can kind of keep Overwatch because I'm a spell user. And then the rest of you three can kind of be interchangeable because you're all melee oriented. You can get wherever you need to go quickly. That's just my 2 cents.
So
Yeah. I mean, either the front or the back.
I'll be all the way in the back. That way we have a strong front and a strong back.
I'm gonna follow the rabbit.
I'm trying to avoid the drunken monk.
This is to the group. Should I carry the injured man on my back like a C-3PO or?
I say yes, but
Just the absolute temptation to, have Caleb like pick him up and fold him like a backpack and kill him by accident is just unreal.
All he needs is to talk. I mean, he doesn't need his limbs.
Spoken like a true orc.
Yeah.
You all walk through the woods. You're traveling just past midnight. Wandering through the woods, you all can hear the different creatures of the night scurrying and scattering out of the way. Kukta, are you actually camouflaged right now?
I would like to. If I'm not, I'd like to.
Yeah, that's fine.
Alright.
So you walk roughly 15 feet ahead of the group, who has created a semicircle, more or less, or a open circle for this walk. You all continue down the way and enjoy the moonlight and the crisp air, but it does begin to get a little chilly out. Clover.
Yep.
You're walking along and you begin to hear some rustling in the bushes. What would you like to do?
I would like to check that out, but not like with a nosedive.
It's fair. You go over to the bush and you begin slowly moving through it with your short sword. Can you go ahead and make a survival check for me?
It's the raccoon's family from earlier. They came to take revenge.
I've created the big bad for the whole session.
Oh my god. You've created the ultimate evil.
Yeah. It's Rocket Raccoon's family.
We all thought it was the Illuminati of the...
14.
Hashtag not sponsored. You said 14?
Yeah, 14. No modifier.
So looking through, you can see that there is another small rabbit sitting there, just staring at you. A little confused, but his beady black eyes are fixed on yours.
Okay. Assuming it's not the killer rabbit, I want to pick it up, try to talk to it in beast speak.
What would you say to the rabbit?
You're ugly.
Shut up, Maxwell.
I'm ugly and I'm proud.
Just like ask him, "What's up, little buddy? What you doing over here? Why are you staring at me?"
The rabbit does not respond. It just sits there as you hold it by the scruff of its neck.
You in the wrong neighborhood, bitch.
Repping the wrong colors, fam.
Is
Out in
he
the distance-
resisting me, or is he just chilling?
He's trying to
What?
resist you.
He also doesn't like to be manhandled.
All right. Well, can I just cradle him? I'm gonna just cradle him in my arm without holding him by his neck, because I don't like that shit. I'm assuming he probably doesn't either.
Go ahead and do a animal handling check.
I got a 16 plus 6.
Holy fuck.
Damn.
Woo!
Immediately, the rabbit begins to calm down and actually begins nuzzling against you.
Do you have fur on your chest, Rob? Like most rabbit and most furries do?
I mean, I'm actually wearing clothes, if that's what you're asking.
So it's nuzzling in your bosoms. Got it.
Alright, so I just cradle him in my hand, or in my arm, and just pet him. Try talking to him again.
The rabbit very quickly begins to fall asleep with how relaxed that it is.
Oh.
Aww.
Alright, come on,
Made
little
a
buddy.
friend.
You can keep me company.
We can talk to each other, right?
Yeah, absolutely.
Clover. It looks like you made a friend. as I flex. How righteous of you!
Right, there's absolutely nothing unsettling about that tone of voice, but yes, he's my fuzzy little buddy.
Congratulations. You are a righteous man.
Seeing the GIF on the chat is while he's doing this is great.
You sound constipated as fuck, my guy.
What are you talking about, God? I am a man of passion and muscle.
Just start calling him, fuck. What's that dude from Full Metal? Mustang? That's the
No,
fire guy.
Fucking
Armstrong.
Armstrong. That's what the
Armstrong, there we
Armstrong
go.
joke was.
Moving forward,
Alright. Yep, moving forward, I'm just playing with the little bunny, petting him as we walk.
I
Out-
don't like
You're
that.
a good representation.
far
A
ahead of
good
you, you all begin hearing slight sounds of speaking just out of earshot. Caleb, Kukta, as you are walking through the woods camouflaged, you can see a very dim fire emitting from the ground, and you can see several small bodies dancing around it.
Can I make out what species they are?
No, but you can smell them.
What do they smell like?
Goblins.
Ooh. Can I listen to what they're saying? I speak Goblin.
You speak Goblin?
Yeah, I have Common, Druidic, Elfish, Orc, and Goblin.
That is such a
Damn, you're a
weird
smart
fucking
bug.
choice.
Yeah.
Yeah, but it's useful though.
Yeah, this might be the
Goblins are
first
fucking
session
everywhere.
where someone's actually understood what a goblin is saying.
Well, it's because I like with my Wanderer, like the Outlander thing, I get to pick another language, and then with the Ranger and my ability, I can pick a couple of languages. So I was like typing on Google, I'm like, what's the most common languages in D&D? And they're like, oh, it's Elf, it's this. And I'm like, okay, bet.
Oh, all right. Well, yeah. It's a shame none of you took dwarf.
Yeah.
Anywho,
It was between that and Dwarf, and
understandable.
Yeah.
You can hear the goblin singing a drinking song. In the distance, you can smell mead and beer coming from their small campsite. And you can hear one goblin in particular. Get everything back together. Everything back together. Everything's in order. Order. We all need order.
Really, the fucking Fergie?
I turn around to the rest of the group and I make some weird movements with my hands, like to talk, but I'm also gonna set up a telepathic link. So because I'm a hand talker, I said, "Goblin, up head."
They're roughly 50 feet from your position.
What shall we do, everyone?
I make a fist with my one of my hands, and I'm like, "Fight!"
I got
What-
60 feet of dark vision.
What
I have 90, so two.
what specifically did they say, Kafka?
They said that everything must be in order, everything in order, but they seemed inebriated.
Not much
Like
order.
Like a raiding party, kind of a? Is that sort of how it sounded? Like taking loot back to wherever their main village is?
It seemed like one was in charge, but as I'm continuing my link to you, it seems, or to everybody, it seems like they're all frantically dancing, and one of them was in charge. One of them was trying to maintain order, but they weren't listening.
Can you tell
Can
how
we-
many there were?
Can we determine how many there were based on the sounds, like the voices?
Kakta, because of his earlier perception check, he can tell there's at least 6.
Including the one talking, that was maintaining order.
Yeah.
Or okay.
Yeah, there might be 6.
That's the wordplay. All right.
I
say
say we should avoid because our guide, he's not of. One of us would have to protect him, which means we would be down one man.
Hunt.
Also got my fuzzy little buddy here.
You're gonna put a rabbit in charge of protecting
I
someone?
heard something about protecting the guy, so I'm like, I want to protect my little bunny friend too.
Oh, you're protecting it. I thought you said you were gonna put the rabbit to protect him. I don't
So-
think that's
So
how
what's
that
the rabbit
works.
gonna do? Sit there and
I
Like,
look
I-
at Cassius, or is it Cassius? Castrius?
Caesarius.
Caesarius. Oh. And I look and I do the hand motion again. I was like, hunt.
Maybe. Hang on. I'm trying to see. We don't have anybody who's particularly short, do we?
I'm like
Oh,
4'6".
but
I'm not thinking
I
eight.
can hide really well.
Rob barely counts as people height, so we got.
I have a +5 in stealth, so
I also have a +4 in stealth.
Damn.
quick question: with your proficiency, does that add another 1, or what does that do? Like, I forget the proficiency.
I believe it adds another one. Yeah.
Okay, so
When you
six-
when you make your roll for like any of your skills, everything's automatically added for you.
Okay, so with with the proficiency, it's at 5. Should be, or what?
Well, I was trying to see because I have an ability that would be useful for spying, but I need a willing humanoid and preferably something that's small.
Does it have? So it's either kata or.
No, I'm
No,
not a
Clover.
humanoid. I'm a
No.
monstrosity.
He
Karkta is
got
also
some
not very
monstrosity.
small.
So what
Yeah.
about Clover? He's the best bet.
Let me double check real quick. I don't know if they qualify as humanoid or
That or Serena.
creature type.
I'm 5 feet.
Traits here. He would be a humanoid.
All right, bet.
Let me see.
John. I mean,
It
God.
wouldn't work. I just figured out it wouldn't work.
Yes.
bet we're doing that. Awesome. I
Yeah.
started it.
I
Wait,
would
what happened?
like while we're talking, I'd like to get out my longbow.
Okay. Very well.
Oh no, we're referring to John as God because he's technically the god of this world.
Oh, that's right. Can I? I guess I'll just start kind of sneaking my way in that general direction that Kakta oriented to try to see what I can see.
Okay.
I'll walk up to the
Go ahead and make a
gentleman.
stealth check for me.
Simon says,
What was that? What was that, Maxwell?
I'll walk up to the gentleman and explain him the situation.
Okay. Well, what would
18.
you say to the man?
Ooh.
I would say this. Sorry, I have to get my voice ready, and I have to flex so I can bring the voice out fully. I didn't mean to do this. It's just fucking. Sir, it looks like there's a pestilence around us, and we righteous men must fix it. I suggest you hang back. This will only take a minute.
Hey, very well. You're talking about the goblins, right?
Yes.
Hey,
You cannot.
that one goblin up there was actually quite helpful in me finding my way to the tavern.
Wait a minute. What?
Hey,
Is everyone at earshot by any chance?
no.
Fuck. Who's the farthest?
The farthest I would say is Kakta and Caesarius, who are moving in for the hunt.
I bolt to them and try to let them know the new situation. But I want to do it arms driving faction, so I keep my arms in my body, and I basically pain train my way to them.
Caesarius, what did you roll in your stealth check?
18.
You are violent as can be.
Bar.
When suddenly from behind you hear as somebody runs up on you.
No, what we do.
So obviously I've taken note of the thundering giant coming up my ass.
Hot.
Can I like I don't have the dodge ability right now.
I'm not gonna try to hit you. I'm just trying to catch up.
That doesn't mean you're not gonna hit me.
This is him running. Look at the group chat.
Yes. Gentlemen!
Wait, Lockwood!
Love.
For those of you who can't see, he just sent a gif of a man running towards the camera.
It's the fucking cop from.
It's from
Cloudy
Cloudy with a
with
Chance of Meatballs.
Oh, I didn't watch that movie.
Oh,
What? It's a great movie.
What the
Yeah,
heck,
Flint
bro?
Lockwood.
I watch a lot of horror
what's-
movies.
What happened to you as a child? That was a good child movie.
What?
I was
What?
like 20 when that movie came out. Irrelevant.
man,
Let's
how-
move on. You run up on Cocta and Cassarius.
There's been a mix-up. I believe those goblins are righteous. We cannot harm them. We must talk to them, or
The go-
leave them be.
Is there a chance you can talk without the cock in your mouth and repeat what you just said, or?
Is this in game or is this
Oh,
legit?
oh, yeah, no, this is in game.
Okay. What are you talking about? I'm talking to you as a righteous man.
If I
Just
swear,
like
to, if
the
I find
fun.
out, if I find out your tank from TikTok with a hammer, I'm gonna fucking shoot myself.
No, dude. I'm armor strong.
Okay, so goblins are friendly.
Yes, it looks like that they helped their friend find the inn.
Can I make an insight check?
You may.
Because
Mm-hmm.
goblins aren't exactly the nicest, but oh,
I
good.
don't
And my
play
insight's
D&D, but
-1. This should be good.
If you get a 20, I'm gonna laugh.
Okay, so my insight check was a 9.
Okay, as far as you can tell, Maxwell's telling the truth.
Okay, I guess. I guess I will just stand upright from my position in the bushes. Should we go talk to the goblins? Like, see if we can get some more information on what's going on?
Yes, I believe
I-
you owe them an apology.
I would like to remain in my bushes.
Okay.
Wait, we owe them an apology for what? We didn't do anything.
Because it is unrighteous of us. We thought they were criminals. We must owe them an apology.
Not to be pushing stereotypes here, but most goblins are dickheads.
That is true. I've slayed my fair share of them. But that does not mean we point fingers and tell and say that everyone is evil.
One second.
Oh no,
Don't mind me.
why did he roll?
But I'm scared every time he rolls. Literally, my asshole puckered at the sound of that die.
For the record, veteran D&D players, the minute your DM rolls without saying anything, that's when you get scared.
Yeah, I was actually gonna ask. Did they hear me screaming and all that? They probably did.
May or may not be why I was rolling. Suddenly, you all hear the singing around the campfire stop. You can hear muttering in the distance. Except for you, Cocta. You actually hear what sounds like panic. And you can hear sharp objects coming from sheaths and scraping of metal, and several things falling over.
Things.
Oh,
Well, you know, plates and pans,
Oh, okay.
people tripping
Hey,
over each
somebody-
other.
Rob,
Somebody
answer
get
me.
the old man. Somebody get the old man.
Rob, answer me.
Yo.
Let me my DM.
Oh.
This is what I'm.
No. Funny, but
Oh.
no.
Okay.
No, Someone get the old guy, because apparently he's
Yeah,
friends
yeah.
with you.
Yeah, great.
The man steps forward and begins calling out in the goblin tongue. Cocta, you hear him say, I can't do a goblin voice with a Scottish accent, so bear with me. My friends, please, we're not here for trouble. We're just trying to get back to the cave that I came from. He calls out into the dark night, and there's a sound of nothingness from the goblin camp at first. And then one goblin, slightly taller than the rest, begins walking out, holding a cane. As he steps into the moonlight, you can see a very large scar across his face, down his left eye, and a crossbow bolt sticking out of part of his skull. Hello, my friend. How are you? Anyone? You're not statues, are you?
I walk up to him.
Are
and
you
shake
real?
His hand.
Are you? You have a bolt in your head.
Oh, yes. Yes, my friend, I am very real.
I apologize for startling you, sir. I put my hand out, but flexing my muscles too.
Just continue to check my money.
Ah, I see. He puts the stick in your hand.
What the fuck? I shake it, I guess, too, and I'm sorry. We thought that you were up to no good and unrighteousness.
No, we sing, we dance around the fire. Come, join us by our campsite. Would you like some mead?
I kind of had a brain fart. I look at everyone. What does everyone want to do? Arthur's not that clinically intelligent.
Well, he's offering you booze.
But we have to help.
Down.
We have to help
As
the
much as I would love to take up the booze, weren't we in a hurry?
Yes.
Well, you know what? I will happily take a flagon, if you please, my good sir.
Yes, right this way. The goblin walks you all over to the campfire, and he pulls out a wooden cup that has been carved out of a tree limb. It's about 5 inches in diameter, and it's been hollowed out to work as a drinking vessel. And he dunks it into a small barrel and hands it up to you. Froth. There's froth at the top of it, and it sloshes out of the cup a little.
I'll reach out with my left hand, grab the cup, then bring it to my just drink it.
All right. You taste some of the best mead you've ever tried in this life. It is very, very nice. There's a hint of juniper berries.
Kassar, do you make like faces when you're drinking that?
Speaking of somebody who's had mead before, I will most certainly nod in great appreciation to its craftsmanship.
You don't like mead? What?
I fucking love mead. What do you want about?
I've never had mead.
I would love to have some mead.
It's good.
Isn't it beer?
No, it's made with like
It's honeydew wine.
flowers, and,
Fermented honey.
Yeah, that's what it was.
Damn, that taste sounds delicious.
The rest of the goblins begin coming out of their hiding places with small, crude weapons in their hands that they are putting back into sheaths and slinging bows back around their shoulders.
Oh damn,
John, I would love.
Bush?
I am. I would love to come out of the bush and just like walk up behind them without them realizing.
Oh, okay.
You're approaching from in front of them.
Oh, okay, never mind. Sorry.
Get the hell out of them! It's a monster.
Yeah.
You clearly are correct.
Yeah, I'm not
The
one
goblin
for,
the goblin with the crossbow bolt in his head jumps around a little bit, jumps over the fire, and jumps in the air, spins around, and sits on his chair with his fingers interlocked with one another. So, what are you looking for?
This, I guess I've just become the voice of the fucking party right now. This gentleman was looking for help dealing with a captain. Anderson, what's this guy's name?
Captain Ives.
Yeah, that guy.
The rude
something
one.
about they were in a cave and have resorted to cannibalism despite being 2 days from an inn.
Oh, yes, I understand. I know the cave he's talking about. Yes, he tells us he was held captive there for some time.
Captive.
Captive, all right.
Hey, I told you Captain Ives wouldn't let me go.
But why would the captain not let you go is what I would like. I'm trying to...
Well, you can ask him yourself.
Or we can ask
right.
you.
You can ask him yourself. He's right over there.
Yeah.
He's right over there, you know.
Am I still drunk?
You're still
this
pretty good and drunk.
Okay, so I'm gonna be like extra honest because I'm extremely drunk. How do we know this isn't a trap?
Why would they go with you if it was a trap?
Exactly. Why would you go back if he treated you so bad?
To save the woman. Did you not listen? Oh, you're drunk.
They say teenagers scare the living shit out of me.
YouTube, please do not copyright me.
I think 10 seconds of a song is okay.
I don't know, dude. You can never be certain with the YouTube overlords.
Yeah, no,
Please don't get rid of my channel.
the algorithms themselves will see to it that we suffer 1,000 deaths.
Ah,
I will slam down the last of the mead that's in the goblet of fire, and lean forward, matching the gaze with the goblin. What's in the cave?
Well, the cave was a smuggler's hideout at one point. In fact, it's what I used it for. I'm so rude, I have not introduced myself. I'm Dr. Captain Gankles.
he extends a hand that you can see there is a lot of callus on.
Say Dr. Captain?
That is what he introduced himself as. Yes.
I'm not going to argue with it.
And I just
You're
reach
gonna-
out and just slam my hand down, like a Dr. Captain. Enchanté.
Ah, yes, someone of class and quality.
Which hand is he extending? Left
His-
or right?
His right.
John, you sound like Doofenshmirtz.
Who the fuck is that?
It's from a kid's cartoon show.
Harry the platypus.
I'm
literally-
going.
Platypus.
I
I
will.
don't
will
get these
slightly-
references.
It's okay. Don't worry. I will slightly recoil on my right side, so my left is facing him more, and just give him a very respectful, courteous nod.
Ah, I see, I understand. As a doctor, I too am afraid of germs.
God damn, this dude is just flaming you.
Here,
Like,
take these with you on your quest.
He reaches down and pulls out a small glass vial, a potion, and hands it to you, Cassarius.
I'll reach out and take it with my left hand and observe and look at it before, and again, nodding respectfully and placing it within my pouch. Not having a fucking clue what it is.
Nope. You have a potion.
would this Dr.
You could ask him what
Captain
it is.
happen to speak dwarf?
No. He's speaking in common.
That's like, what he doesn't know it?
He may not know Dwarvish. You could ask him.
Like, he speaks dwarf.
Ah, sort of, not very well, just a little bit.
Right. Do you think you can help me out with this note as he pulls the dwarven note he got from last session?
Absolutely.
He reaches up and snatches the note from you and begins curling through it with his fingers, and you can see his fingernail tracing along the paper, almost punching through it as he scans.
Ah, I see. I cannot read. I apologize.
He hands back you the piece of paper to you.
What kind of
Right,
doctor are you?
Greatly appreciate that.
I'm an
How do you-
alchemist. I make potions, like the one I just gave your friend here. It is a potion of sight.
Ooh.
Night side, I presume.
What?
Never mind. Thank you, my friend.
You're very welcome.
You have shown us hospitalities and righteousness. You're a good
Fucking
doctor.
righteousness.
Ah, thank you. I have lost my ship, unfortunately. Well, to be fair, it wasn't my ship to begin with. I just found it crashed in the swamp.
Wait,
What
what?
was that? You found the ship.
Yes,
I thought he said sheep.
I have found sheep. The little bababas?
Oh boy.
Who stole the shit?
Might you be able to tell me what the ship might have looked like?
Ah, yes, it was a transport barge. Our best guess is that a storm ripped it from the sea and threw it into the swamp. The god of the ocean is very upset. I don't know. We lived there for some time until someone came and destroyed my lab.
This isn't the same ship that this guy's from, is it? Out of game. I'm confused.
What guy?
No.
The dude that we're helping.
Oh, the guy whose name you haven't asked yet? No. Not the same ship.
Oh yeah, we never asked this dude. Excuse me, good sir. What is your name?
My name's Carlisle.
Carlisle.
Khalil?
As in Edward Cullen's dad, Carlisle.
I don't know. Is that his dad's name?
Oh my god.
Look, bro. Carlisle was just the name I picked for him. Okay. Actually, it'll make sense later on when I explain a little something.
Yeah, when his wife's name is fucking Renesmee.
I'm gonna call
No.
him. I'm gonna call him Khalil.
I'm gonna call him Carla.
Every fucking time I have an NPC, you all adopt.
I'm drunk, so that's my
You-
excuse.
We're not gonna adopt this one. It's okay. We're not gonna have another fucking
I want
pesto,
a
what the
pet.
hell his name is.
We already
Pavan.
have 2 rabbits, and one of them is a pet.
A pet for the
of a
pet.
Exactly.
Mhm.
Sent that remark?
Back in the game. There we go.
Yeah.
Doctor, how far is the cave from here?
Dr. Captain, and it's about a 2-day walk.
Hey, you gotta get his title right.
Exactly.
I captained that ship that honestly went nowhere.
That is strange.
If you'd like, try a potion now. Here, I'll give you another.
He reaches down and pulls out another phial full of a clear liquid and hands it to you.
I'll drink that one.
Go ahead
Random
and
things you get from a goblin. That's a great idea.
Oh,
go
no,
ahead and make a con check.
Wait, did he give it to Cassier?
He's handing it to you. You said you drink it.
All right. And I make a con check?
Yep.
Oh, that's gonna suck. Oh, that's not gonna be good for me. Where's my con?
Oh, that's right. I also have alchemist supplies, so I too know a little bit of alchemy.
Yes, you
Except
do.
that you're a raging drunk who can't walk straight right now.
I
Correct.
don't want to be playing with
But I can
chemicals.
still say that I know stuff.
Where would I
Know
go?
stuff.
Where would I go to roll my just Constitution? Right? It's
Yes.
not a thing.
Yeah, so if assuming you're on your computer, all
Yeah.
your stats are towards the top. Just go to the one that says Constitution, where it says plus whatever that number is. Just push that, and it'll automatically roll.
Gotcha. 21.
Jesus Christ!
Tasty.
So I drink it down, flexing my throat, my neck.
Hold up, John. You need to hit the nut button real quick.
Do it.
No.
The reason why is so
Oh yeah,
Max-
any nat 20. Any
roll
nat
nat
20,
20
you
plus
get the
No.
button. If you get a nat 1, you get the.
I got both of them in this one game.
Now, if you do very well and something fails drastically, like a critical failure, like you need to jump over something and instead you fall face first, you're gonna get this sound.
Bruh.
I have planned out some soundboard stuff.
All right.
So, Maxwell, you shoot back the potion.
flexing my neck.
Yep, flexing your neck. You shoot back the potion. You close your eyes and you wait for it to take effect.
Well,
I open them up.
what do you feel? What do you see?
I don't know what I see.
Oh God, what does he see?
God.
You feel normal. It tasted like water, slightly salty, but water.
It
Goblin just
It's like water. A little salty though. I
Yes.
would prefer peppermint.
A potion of sight. Hindsight.
I look at him and I was like, what?
You see one of his eyes begins drifting heavily to the left.
Did I just shoot back seawater?
Boiled seawater.
Ah! Thank you, good sir.
Yeah.
Thank you.
You're very welcome, my friend.
I have
Well-
been taught a valuable lesson.
We should let you all be on your way, but be careful out in the woods. Raiders live here. Raiders are common in these parts.
Don't worry, my friend. The righteousness of gods will save us.
Indeed, my friend, indeed. Perhaps that is the next thing I will work at. I should possibly take up the cloth.
So we would call you Reverend, Monsignor, Doctor, Captain.
Gankles.
Ginkles. Thank you. Thank you.
Okay. Well,
Hey, switch-
Reverend.
Where's our
I have
note?
not earned it yet. Do not call me Reverend.
Okay.
Perhaps I will go to the Temple of Light.
His eye begins drifting right back to where it normally sits.
Oh, okay. That's normal. That's a normal thing to do. Alright. I go and fuck. I go and I want to actually ask Carl or Carla. How do your
Carl.
feet feel?
It's
Carl.
Carlisle.
Carlisle, how does your feet feel?
Ah,
Shame.
they're fine. I've had worse. I was a
Would you like
ball
me to
decker
pick
aboard a
you up?
ship for a long time.
Would you like me to pick you up?
No, I'm quite all right. Thank you.
Are you sure?
Absolutely.
It is unrighteous for a wounded man to walk.
What?
I'm quite all right to be walking. Thank you.
Okay. Just know, righteousness in your heart, sir.
Thank you.
I'm just gonna clap my hands under my cloak and be like, anyway, let's go.
Right then, onward into the throes of adventure again.
You all walk for another 2 or 3 hours into the night. Dawn begins breaking. Throughout the day, you can see in the very distance of the horizon, you can see small groups of people, and as you approach, they run and they break and scatter. On the second day, towards the end of the day, as the sun is setting on the horizon, you begin to hear the crash of waves as you approach the beach. And you can see Carlisle is visibly distressed, chewing at his nails and looking very nervous as you approach. You all see the cave in question.
I spy with my little eyes.
Since I have
Something
dark sight, can I see into the cave a little bit?
Not yet. You're
Not
not
yet.
quite that close.
Oh, okay.
He's gonna ask the same thing. But
Who
yeah.
would like to play I Spy?
So presumably we've at some point rested, so we're not like suffering from exhaustion, correct?
You're not.
Okay, cool. Just throwing that out there. Carlisle, you seem distressed. What is it that you know that you aren't telling us?
It's Captain Ice. He's a terrible man. It's very dangerous. You got to be careful going in that cave.
What are we up against?
Captain Ice is like no man I've ever seen before. He was stronger when I left. But when we first got aboard, his arm was broken. And then when he finally started killing people and forcing us to eat their flesh, he grew very strong, clawing into the very rocks.
Don't worry. We'll just send you in first.
Pretty neat
What
trick.
the
He did
fuck?
not hear that.
Thank God.
Did we hear that?
You all heard that.
I don't trust him.
Cannibalism makes you claw rocks in twine. Interesting. Did not know that was a thing.
I flex and do the whole Arnold pose, the one that the gift, and I go, "Do you see these muscles? Do you see us? We're righteousness embodied."
I'm not shouting righteous.
Nothing.
Well, it'll be fitting. Righteousness will be able to fight off that evil.
You'd be
I
surprised.
try mocking him, flexing, but you just see my exoskeleton doesn't even move.
That's good, Kata, but you need muscle. Me being oblivious to you.
Can I just without injuring him or trying to? Can I just walk up to him and like pick him up, showing him how strong I am?
Who, Carlisle?
Yeah. No. Who's-
Arthur,
Yeah.
If you'd like to.
I would
Yes,
like to.
please.
All right,
I
go
want
ahead and make a
to set
strength check. Serena, something he says about cannibalism and growing stronger kind of sounds familiar. Go ahead and make a history check for me.
Okay.
All right. Let's see. Oh, I got.
Roughly how far are we from the mouth of the
Would
cave?
you- would-
You're about
Thank
100
God.
feet away.
I have strength is plus 2,
I got 8.
and
You got an 8?
I have a so 16.
You vaguely remember a creature that eats the flesh of its own race and grows exponentially stronger, heals faster, and is significantly deadlier. The Wendigo.
Oh, hell no.
Fuck.
This will be fun.
Wait, are we cursing again? Or no?
Yeah, we can curse. We're way past 30 seconds of the
Oh,
video.
okay. So then we're in a world of shit, guys.
John, I have a 16, but I also have 4 arms too. So. I have
So we're about to go play. We're about to go be neighbors to a fucking Wendigo.
You put 2 arms under his armpits, 2 around his waist, and 2 on his legs, and hoist him up into the air, and hold him there.
strong now, bitch.
Can I do can I do 2 things? Or just one thing? No, it's not gonna hurt him. It's just gonna play into the character. While he's holding me, I like to
You're
make
gonna
the
flex.
shape. I'm gonna make the shape of the cross. And just be like,
Just T-pose?
holy righteousness is the definition of friendship.
You're an embarrassment to
Well, there's-
nature. Do you know that?
While I spit, like while I'm talking like that, spit is going in your
You about to start
Can I,
foaming at the mouth, dude.
God, may I ask a question? here?
Absolutely.
What?
If he, we're about to go see a Wendigo here, and he says, Khalil says that
Carlisle.
he also Khalil. He says that he also participated in said cannibalism. How do we know that he won't also change?
Oh shit, that's a good question.
I guess you'll just have to
Cut
keep
off
an eye
his
on him.
legs.
Can I drunkenly confront him?
If you, well, I mean, it's been 2 days. You're not drunk anymore. So
Oh,
you're
right. Okay, so
positive
I-
2 strength, negative 4 charisma. That is no longer needed.
Oh, okay.
So your stats are back to where
Yeah, you're
they
sober.
would be.
I see. All right. So
Yeah, you're sober. That's the best way to word that, I guess.
Are we gonna ignore that Katala is holding up Jesus Christ right now?
I think we have other things to worry about, considering that
I put Arthur down now.
we have to confront a Wendigo, and then we have a potential Wendigo among us
I give
currently.
Katala a hug.
I shove him off of me.
I
Can I
still
use
try
my
to give you a
animal
hug.
instincts to see if he's gonna do some fuck shit?
Aside from him panicking, you really don't see a whole lot of him. You don't see a whole lot going on with him.
I think we should trust him. He's panicking. He like if someone wasn't panicking, they would either act very, very calm, or one of us would have picked it up.
Well,
Carlisle.
it's been like 3 days. 3 days, so I suppose he's probably not going to attend if he hasn't already.
How many people were in the cave when you escaped?
Just 2 alive. Captain Ives and the other female passenger. I don't remember what her name was.
Oh god.
So in theory, there's only one Wendigo, possibly 2. Takta, when you're done playing with the T-posing strongman,
I turn
because
my head and
you
look.
said the cave is about 100 feet away?
Yep.
Kakta, why don't you camouflage and go to the mouth of the cave so you can actually see into the cave with your dark vision? And then we're still in range of your telepathic communication, so you can relay what you see to us.
Okay.
Cocktail, you begin approaching the cave. You can hear the rhythmic lapping of the water on the beach
Got it.
next to you. Your feet sink a little deeper into the sand, reminding you of your homeland. The cave is a very wide mouth, roughly 10 foot high and 12 foot across. And it immediately goes in and curves around the side. But as you get closer, looking into the cave, you can see parts of a ship that were dragged into the cave and set up as a wind barrier. You can see tattered sails being used as makeshift curtains to keep out the bitter cold
Okay.
that recently lifted from the land. And you can smell the unmistakable scent of fire and meat and death.
Well, at least
Good.
he's
Sounds good.
polite enough to cook his food.
Why wouldn't it taste good dripping in blood?
As I am still hidden, I turn around and my antennas start to move a little bit, and I relay the message to all willing creatures, to you guys, to the party. They've made base. They've made camp. Can't really see anything else other than their fortifications, but I can get closer if you'd like.
And I feel we should go where you're at, and if you want to go a little closer, that way we're not too far in case an engagement happens.
So you're going to go up and join Kakta at the mouth of the at the mouth of the cave?
Well, I will
because you're all 100 feet back.
I will go and join Kakta because I have stupid stealth. Yay, rogue. So I'll run up and join Kakta so he can pass along to me. And then wasn't somebody else in here had some kind of rogue something or other?
Yeah, that would be Clover.
That's me, Clover. So can I pass off my rabbit to somebody further back and head in with them?
Well, so what we can do
That's
is
up to your party, but yes.
So what we can do is because we both
cool.
have the thieves' cant, so we can communicate with each other with hand signals or something.
Oh, you.
Alright.
Oh, wait.
And we can basically
Oh, I
telephone
don't.
him.
I have druidic. That's what I do. I don't have the.
No,
rogue.
yeah. I'm talking about
Yeah.
Clover, because we're both rogues, so he has the thieves' cant.
Mhm.
So we can telephone it, and he can relay the information that if they're out of your range, telepathically
Yeah.
speaking.
Works out.
So I will run up and link up with Kakta before he moves in a little further to see what's going on.
And I'm
So
right
what do
behind
you want us to, before you go, do you want us to be at the mouth and let you guys go in first?
I would say move in like by another 50 feet or so, just so you're definitely closer, and then I will run up to the mouth of the cave, and then Kakta can go in, so we can like a staggered, if you will.
All right, bet.
Plus, that way, at least one or two of you guys can keep an eye on potential Wendigo number 3.
Carlisle joins you as you begin walking towards the cave.
Following me?
Mm-hmm.
That's not sketchy. That's some sketchy shit. Sketchy shit. Sketchy shit.
Well, wait a minute. If he's following you, then we might as well follow.
Exactly. Yeah. Just
At that point, yeah.
stay back. Stay back. Oh god.
Oh god.
That's actually not a bad thing for you guys. Carlisle approaches the cave, and as he gets about 15 feet, you can see the jitters and the panic starts to get worse, to the point where it's almost as if he's completely broken mentally, and he runs to a small pool of water beside the cave that holds some salt water from last night's high tide, and begins clawing at the ground, breaking through the sand and the silt. And as you look, you can see he's digging so hard that some of his fingernails have started to rip off with him trying to dig.
There's nothing else.
Can we tell if he's like absolutely just lost his fucking mind and he's just no longer there? Like nobody, the wheel is spinning, but the hamster's dead, kind of a thing.
The hamster is currently busy, but he seems like he's completely just off his nuts. He's gone.
Can I just lay my hand on my short sword while I watch him?
Yeah,
because
absolutely.
I'm very uneasy about him.
Yeah.
Before I headed off into the cave, I handed off my rabbit to
Serena, I believe.
Serena, yes.
On one hand, you have a rabbit. The other hand, you have a sword.
Better remember which hand is which.
Yeah, I'm gonna
use my rabbit as a club.
The rabbit.
The rabbit.
Rabbit is a ranged weapon that actually does 1d4 of damage, and does have splatter effect.
Oh, fuck, bro. Why?
All right, so we're now within the cave. So what's
maybe this guide you.
Cocta, keep going forward a little bit. Keep like within 30 feet of us all together.
Cocta's leading the way. The Mantis Man.
Yeah.
Yes,
the Mantis Man.
Very well.
I.
Jesus Christ!
Every time you make that sound, I get scared.
I kind of just grudge off his command because I don't like being told what to do, but I follow it anyways.
You enter the cave, and on the ground, you can see that there are items from a ship that would have been used. You can see parts of a mast have been set up to hold this wall, more or less. You can see nails that have rusted from time on the ocean. Towards the inside curve, you can see barnacles that were once growing on this hull. And about 10 feet back into the cave, there is an opening, and you see a hole in the floor with a rope tied around a massive rock, lowering down into the darkness.
I turn around and I open up my arms. Big fucking hole.
It puts the lotion on its skin. But there's no sign of any like life forms or anything?
Not up here, but Cocta, you can smell something down below.
Is the Cocoa Puffs guy? Is he not by me? Is he by me, or is he still outside, like clawing?
Oh, Carlisle? No, he's still trying to dig into the ground. His fingernails have been ripped up, and he's in a bad way.
I think that he should.
I almost feel like we should. I almost think we should like put him out of his mercy, out of his misery.
Tie him up or something.
No, I'm thinking about just seeing how deep the hole is by throwing him in there.
No.
That might be a little too harsh.
Okay, Mr. Dark Vision, you can see the hole. It's about a 15-foot rope slide.
Okay.
Does anyone have a torch?
I have a torch.
I think most all of us have dark vision.
Light that bitch up and throw it down.
I mean, I have dark vision. I don't need. Do I need to use a torch?
I mean, you wouldn't have to, no.
No, yeah. I mean, unless I want to see more than just a dim light, but
yeah.
Well, that and give you away, but that's neither here nor there.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think I have dark vision.
Is there any trap? Can I check and see if there's any traps?
There are no traps.
Nearby? No traps. Okay.
No, but
it's just an entrance and then a hole.
Yeah, you look into the hole, and down below you can see that there's quite a few parts of bones. You can see a horse skull. You can see a pair of dog skulls. down below.
Is there anything useful on this level? Because it sounds like the cave just drops down a level.
No.
But there's nobody up here, so there's nothing that could be potentially useful up here.
Not that it seems like.
Well, I guess down the fuck we go.
I would like to change my carapace one more to the surroundings.
Okay.
I would like to use my animal instincts to see if there's some funny shit going around that we just can't see.
You feel the hair on your neck standing on end. Something's off.
Hey, sorry. Did you?
Do I roll for perception on that one?
No, I'm just telling you what your character is feeling.
Casares, did you let me and Serena know that the coast is clear, at least inside?
Yeah. Because I would have passed it on to Rabbit.
And
Alright,
Are we-
that's
Sure
bounty,
what it's
y'all.
with you guys,
Are
so
we making sure that Carlisle is with us, or
Nah, Carlisle's gone.
to just let him be him?
Yep.
What if Carlisle is transitioning into the Wendigo?
Seems to be where it's going.
That's why I'm very iffy about him.
do we
You guys
have?
m-
Does
do you
anybody have
mind
a
if I
length
just
of
break
rope?
the legs? I do. I have 50 feet.
Actually, I think
Okay.
we all do, but
Yeah.
So
And
why don't
fucking navigator's kit.
let's tie him to the mast that's holding up the wall.
Rope is
Alright.
not going to do anything if he changes.
Yeah, but it'll buy us time.
Probably piss him off.
And the absolute worst case scenario, he brings the cave down on top of him because it sounds like this is support.
What? Yeah.
All right, I go and grab Carlisle.
Carlisle is visibly shooketh, as the kids would say, and is jittering and muttering to himself as you help him walk forward. You barely see any life in his eyes. He's just a broken man.
Shivai, come on, Shivai, come on, Shivai.
Wait. Instead of tying him up, then no, because that's inhumane.
No, I'll tie him up. Don't worry.
Nah, wait, hold. Just
Gotta
give me
be
a minute.
righteous.
Gotta be righteous.
If he's
What?
not there mentally, he's literally acting on instincts. The most humane thing to do for his own safety and ours is to tie him somewhere and keep him from hurting us.
Why don't we just tell him to get out of here? Go back to
Right.
the inn.
We
He's
risk
actually
him
hurting himself right now,
retaliating of
digging.
some sort or coming after us, or worse, going somewhere else.
With that logic, I won't argue. I hold him still.
Go ahead and make a strength check.
All right.
Oh God, this is some sketchy shit.
Don't fail me, strength.
Don't make me
9.
do this. Don't make me do this, Jeff.
You have a very hard time holding him because of the morality of the situation. You don't know what the righteous call would be to make here, but you are holding him. But he's struggling and rocking and shaking. You're dealing with a panicking animal at the moment.
I'm
I sense-
sorry.
Absolutely, Serena, you may.
Thank you.
I sense my new quote unquote buddy is in danger, so I'm just gonna go and help hold the guy in place.
Okay, so both of you are able to hold him. He is still struggling, but it's not by any minimal amount.
I'm sorry. Just think of righteousness and how this will be rectified. Someone tie him, please.
I
Big-
I kind of scoff at you with my jaw like mandibles, and I pull out my rope as much as I can use without like using all of it, and start to tie him up.
Okay. He fights back and struggles a little bit, but eventually he kind of more or less goes catatonic.
poor bastard.
Have you just tied him up, or have you tied him to the mast? What have you done?
I would like to make him all sturdy as much as possible, so I'm going to tie him to the mast.
Okay.
Can we put a cover over him just in case if we run out, the thing doesn't see him right away?
If you would like to.
I would do that just to give him some false self-assurance. The
Okay.
morality weighs heavy on Arthur.
You go over and rip down part of the canvas sail and cover him.
I'm sorry. We will revenge. A tear trickles down my muscular cheek.
All right, Cassarius, what would you like to do?
Dolphin dive.
Please do that.
Wait, what was just said? I'm sorry.
Oh, god damn it.
He's gonna dolphin dive into the pit.
Dolphin dive, please.
Um,
He's
Are you
just
gonna
diving in
grab the
hole.
rope as you're doing that? You're just gonna
Alright.
dolphin dive.
we've tied up Captain Carline, correct?
Carlisle.
Okay, cool.
Carl.
Then yeah, I'm gonna.
Dolphin
I
dive.
guess I'm just gonna grab the rope and I'm gonna start slinking my way down as
Down?
slowly as possible.
Fucking
I
fast.
follow from behind that safe distance where I can still see him.
Okay. Cassarius, you lower yourself down into the cave, and immediately you are just. There's a certain sense coming to you. It's nothing quite clear, but you get the sense that you should be uncomfortable.
Damn.
Do you have dark vision, Rob?
Yes,
I do not, come to find out. I thought I did, but I do
Oh.
not.
Okay.
It is quite dark down there. You can see the burning embers of what once was a fire, about 5 feet to your left.
The guy in the hole with me doesn't have dark vision.
Seems that way, yeah.
All right.
I thought I did. Evidently, I'm wrong. I apologize.
Clover, you look around and you can see very ramshackle tents made of sewn together fabric from the sinew of the horses and the dog that have been dried out and woven to try and make some form of protection. Around, you see bones covered in slime. A female skull with her hair completely slicked back from this somewhat frozen goo. And as you continue to look around the room and rip down a curtain, you see the body of Captain Ives hung upside down and flayed.
Huh.
Hold up, rewind. The
Well,
body.
That's just lovely, isn't it?
The only way that you can
body
tell
of
that
the
this...
captain?
The only way you can really tell this man could be the captain is a very fine sword has been stabbed through his chest.
Which, of course, I would like to take that sword. I'll use it later, probably.
All right. Add
I
a
would.
cutlass to your inventory.
Oh, I 100% thought this was going to be one of those. No, wait, Chewie, don't! Fucking net trap.
Yeah.
Get
Where at
stabbed
least
in the ass like he wants.
he grabs you with a sword.
Can I look at him a little closer, see if there's anything else there, or is it just a sword?
You can see that whoever this was, their eyes have been removed. Several deep cuts you can see on their chest and on their their belly.
My God, that just seems unpleasant.
Can from my own, I guess, inspection is the word I'll use. Is there anything useful to my needs, dear God, sibling, whatever?
No, this entire room, minus the flayed man hanging from the ceiling, are completely bone.
Oh, you said flayed. I'm sorry. I missed that part.
He has been flayed. Whoever this is.
Wait a minute. Maybe you already said this, but when you went into the hole, is there a passage that continues onward, or is it?
Well, the two guys who are down there right now don't have dark vision, so we can't see shit.
No, Clover has night vision.
Yeah.
Dark vision.
Oh, you do?
Yep.
Yeah.
And
Oh,
Clover
that's a-
counts
what does the
6
cutlass
bodies
do
down
for
there.
vision?
Wait,
How big does it continue?
where's the woman?
She's
Alright.
dead.
Are all the bodies flayed, or are they like just kind of strolled about?
Some of them are completely just thrown all over the place, but you count 6 human skulls down there. Well, 5 human skulls, 1 flayed person. One of the skulls has very long hair that is standing almost entirely on its end.
Hey, can I gesture my buddy down there to come closer to me so I can investigate the bodies closer without being defenseless?
Absolutely. Cassarius, go ahead and make a... Oh...
I'm fucking blind, Jack.
yeah, I'm trying to figure out what that would be.
All right, I guess I'll walk
Instinct?
over and grab his hand. Just
Yeah,
be my meat
Okay,
shield.
you know what? That's probably easier.
Yeah, I was sitting here trying to figure out what possible thing that would be too.
Instinct and
From the
survival.
darkness, you see the vague shape of a rabbit walk towards you. Oddly terrifying thought.
All right,
And
please
a
don't
crumble.
stab me. It's just your boy.
Oh, goodness. You walk forward and grab his hand. You begin inspecting the skeletons that are lying around.
Is there any kind of indentation or marking or some kind of indication on what did some of the damage? Like any bite marks, claw marks, weapon wounds, anything like that on some of the bodies?
You can
Slash
see
skeleton.
a lot of cutlass marks on the bodies. You can see.
Sorry, go
What?
on.
What's
Yeah,
that?
I just took the cut. I was just saying I took the cutlass.
Yeah.
Hey, you're saying you saw a bunch of cutlass marks all over him?
Yeah.
So reasonable assumption that that sword did that.
Hmm.
Is there any kind there? So did we determine whether or not there was some form of passage or something around?
No, you don't see anything, and Clover, looking around, who can actually see, does not see a passage. This is more or less a 20-foot by 8-foot cavern.
Something's not right. I'm gonna back up, look up towards the hole, because I'm assuming Serena, Maxwell, and
Yeah.
Cock is still up there, right?
Yes.
Oh wait, am I able to respond telepathically to Flickering? Hang on, double check. I think that's how that works. Since we are,
I mean, I can connect to you, so I would assume so.
yeah, I'm double
You
checking.
just gotta be willing, yeah.
Yeah, that sounds correct.
Am I still in the hole by myself now?
No, I'm still there with you. I'm just backed up towards the tunnel. Dark vision, second grams, blah, blah, blah.
And we don't know any of this, right? The ones who are on the top.
No.
Son of a bitch. I can't.
Okay, so DM, I'm gonna ask you to make a rule on this.
Mm-hmm.
With the Thrycreen telepathy, it does not state one way or the other if I can communicate in response to the telepathic link.
I'm gonna go with no. He can speak to you telepathically, but you are not telepathic.
Okay, nope, that's perfect. Reasonable. Maxwell, darling.
What's happened?
There's no one alive down here, and there's nowhere to go.
Can I look up?
Oh, we forgot to look up.
Well, technically, you're looking down, but
Yeah, no, I know, but can I look up?
Absolutely.
On the roof?
Yeah.
Oh no.
Okay, I look up. Do I make a perception roll?
You can see that there are very large claw marks in the roof of the cave and along the sides.
Fuck.
Beneath the tarp you put over Carlisle, he's gone silent.
Should kill him.
Well, we need to get up there now.
I grab the rope and I tell them to grab onto the rope. I will pull you.
I want to help him pull so he can go up faster.
I will fling my cloak open ever so slightly and grab a hold of the rope with both hands, revealing the blue glass gold, almost looks like a scarab beetle-esque bracelet on my right arm. Clover, get on the fucking rope. We're waiting for you.
all right, I'm coming. I want to see if there's anything else down here. All right,
Right.
grabs onto
You
the rope.
must get on the rope.
Yeah,
We'll come back later.
It is shiny. I want it.
Something bad's about to happen.
Do we roll a strength?
Yeah,
To pull
roll a
the
strength
ropes?
check if you want to pull everybody up.
Hell yeah. I have Kata helping me also.
Yeah. I got a.
I got a 15.
That's a 9.
All right.
That's a total of.
Well, you're both working together, so you pull and pull and pull, and you can feel your muscles kind of pulling as you help everyone up through the hole.
You just hear me chirping. So.
Just chittering like a fucking bug. Funnily enough.
Yeah. I was trying to play Genos in the sound through the mic, but
God,
Like
there's
that.
okay. So now that we're up, now that we're just out of the hole. Oh, how do we do this? Okay, so I'm just going to very quickly inform, I guess, the 3 party members. Short version: down there, nothing but corpses, including a flayed one, and that sword stuck into the flayed corpse. There's no passage. There's no bed. There's no signs of fucking life down there.
So it's a
There's
trap.
nothing here. The only thing that's here, and I'm gonna just gesture to the covered form of Carlisle, is that.
All right. I pick up a rock and throw it at Carlisle.
Go ahead and make a.
Like
go ahead
actually
and
throwing it? Or
roll a
just-
d20.
Yeah, no, well, throwing it just to see if you respond. I'm not trying to beam it at him either. Just
I feel like that should depend on the roll itself.
Yeah,
There you go. Alright,
make a
fuck.
dexterity check.
Dexterity check. When I do those, same thing, right? Click the ones on the top.
Hmm?
All right.
Damn.
I rolled a 15.
Go ahead and make a strength check.
Oh God.
Oh, perfect. 4. There we go.
Wait, how can I see? I can see his rolls. How does that work?
If you're in
Shareables?
It-
Or-
it's in a shareable campaign thing. Yeah, that's why you can see it. So DM, what just happened to the artist?
What
formerly known
what
as
did he
Carl?
get strength wise?
1 plus 3 is 4.
So
You throw
so
the
you
rock,
hit the sub-
and it is directly aimed at Carlisle, but ends up hitting him in the knee with a loud crack sound.
Oh, fuck. I didn't mean to throw it that hard.
He does not react.
Okay.
Kind of a
All right.
dick
So
move.
we're good. I must apologize to it. It looks like we're good.
don't think that's a good idea. I think we need to get out of Dodge.
I'm already.
I'm gonna
starting to,
start
like,
walking
shield
out
the
to
bunny.
the,
I would like to.
Me and the
As
guy
I'm walking
out the
past
cave,
Carla,
right?
I would like to just extend my left hand like right in his face as I walk past him. Sort of like a "you can't see me" thing, but just in case something goes sideways, I have a quick like shot.
Well, he's under a blanket.
I don't like that fucking snort. I do not like how that noise just went.
Say again what you're
No,
doing,
rapid
Rob. I
reaction.
apologize.
Basically, as I'm walking past him, I'm sticking my hand in his face underneath the canvas.
Carlisle?
Yeah.
Okay. You put your hand there, but nothing really happens.
I go
Just
and pull
he's
the
slumped
cover
over
off.
under the sheet.
don't pull the
Well,
cover.
slumped over as he can be with the sheet over him.
I pull the cover off.
You can see that he is as pale as a ghost.
All right then. Yes, he. I apologize, Carlisle, for beaming you with a rock.
Yeah, Mike.
Can
you
I
broke
do
his
it
fucking leg.
Insight check.
Absolutely.
Can I roll medicine to fix his broken leg?
You can roll medicine if you like.
Thank you.
If I'm right, it's not gonna matter.
I rolled a 8.
18 minus 1, 17.
Carlisle is dead.
What the fuck?
He basically panic tapped himself into a heart attack. Is probably what he did.
Son of a bitch, poor man.
Did you
That's
really
so-
have to kill him, mate?
We
I
need
didn't
to.
kill him.
So that we need to go.
I'm walking out of the cave and
Yeah,
towards the
we're
entrance.
still in the fucking cave.
Yeah, we're gonna walk out of the mouth of the cave here. We're gonna
Cocteau,
GTA.
you and Cassera is everyone leaving the cave?
I'm picking
Yeah.
up his body because we are not
And
leaving him there.
While
Can you
we're
give me
leaving
my
the cave,
rope back,
I'm just swinging around my shiny new cutlass.
Arthur, I want my robe back.
You can have it back. We will bury him somewhere peaceful.
You walk outside of the cave, and you turn back, and you can see the hole where Carlisle was digging just a few moments ago. And from the trees, you hear a very loud snap, followed by a roar.
It.
Fuck.
Your audio cut out. What was that now?
Fucking screamed. Bring it.
I'm going to get my longbow out. Alright.
I put my cutlass away and pull out my twin short swords.
I gently put Carlisle's body on the ground and close his darling, gentle eyes.
I appreciate your character so much right now.
And I pull out my.
He literally just killed him with a rock, and then he just as he
I
put him to
didn't
sleep.
kill him. He just fucking.
I mean, you threw the rock, and then he was dead
I did
afterwards.
not, but I will avenge. I
You
will avenge.
Avenge him with your own, like, you killed him.
DM, I would like to hang on. How long does it last?
Can I beam another?
Oh, for an hour. Awesome. I would like to cast the Armor of Agathis on myself.
That's fair.
You have that, you lucky son of a.
I have all kinds of fun shit, so I'm gonna cast Armor of Agathis on myself.
So we have passed our hard stop point. So we will pick this up next time.
Oh.
You all will face the Wendigo on Sunday next week.
Oh.
Yay.
Once again, thank you all very much for watching. Thank you all for partaking. I do hope you had some fun. And if anyone's interested, if you want cool jewelry, like with skulls and Vikings and stuff, and neat, cool, badass shit, I highly recommend that you go to relentlessrebels.com. I have bought several of their Mjolnir hammers. I have one here that is silver and is fantastic. If you would like to buy one of your own, use the code BDaddy20 at checkout for 20% off of your order. They also do free shipping around the world. Relentless Rebels. Stay badass.
We're also sponsored by Shadow Raid.
No, we're not. I actually do have that code, though, with Relentless Rebels. If you use BDaddy20, you get 20% off your order.
Beautiful.
Yeah.
Sponsored by Raid Shadow.
No, we're not. I wish. Please give us money.
Sponsored by Pornhub.
Please give us
What?
money.
Please give us money.
Did I just hear we're sponsored by the Hub?
Sponsored
Very
by
degeneracy.
Sponsored by Pornhub. www.imlonely.com.
Nice.
Thank you all very much. Enjoy the rest of your day.